You have the big dumb. And I've been having it a lot today. Let's get this popped out. All right. There we go. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you have been enjoying this SEGATHON so far. I know that I have. Full disclosure, I originally forgot to submit anything to this event, and originally just was filling in for Supersonic, who had to drop out because he's on a trip. But I didn't know what I was going to play until about 5 minutes ago, so I decided to play this pretty cool game. It's called El Viento. I know I've talked about it a lot in various people's channels and stuff, and Ztox knows exactly what's up. This game rules and it is impossible. Both of those things are true. But we're gonna sit through this pretty cool opening cutscene here, which explains a little bit about the story. Yeah, I've been excited. It has been too long. It's been too many months since Edathon and my participation in a SegaCrew event, so this is cool. Y'all are in for a treat, because this is one of my favorite Genesis games. Top-notch early release on the system. Like, this was released before Sonic the Hedgehog, to give you an idea how early in the life cycle of the system it was. It was developed by Wolf Team, who are the developers, the creators of the Valis series, as well as stuff like Time Girl, and this is part of the Ernest Evans universe. So, that consists of El Viento was the first in the series. It's certainly the first chronologically, I think. Then there's Ernest Evans, and then there is Annette Futatabi, which is a Japan exclusive Mega CD release. And here's our heroine. So for those who don't know, this game does owe a lot to the Lovecraft mythos. Hastur is part of that, and a lot of the bosses, a lot of the enemies are very, very Lovecraftian, for lack of a better word. So, full disclosure, I have not played this in quite a while. The game is, as some of you in chat have been pointing out, very difficult. You only get 3 lives, and then it's hard game over. So, let's just get to it and see what happens. First level is in Chicago, and kind of anachronistic. We've got some dudes with mohawks and who are riding motorcycles and stuff, even though it's like 1928, I think, 1923 or 28, one of those numbers. But I love the music, the artwork, the control scheme in the game is very tight. Movement is super quick, but also very mash heavy. So it's got a lot of what I like in speedruns. Another cool thing, you also have 0 iframes. So if you're overlapping an enemy, you're taking damage. Trying to make as much use of the fire magic as possible in this section, just because it's a lot stronger than the boomerang I'm using. Alright, and since I didn't take too many hits through the level, I can skip the health item. That's a bit of a detour. And now boss 1. The speed strat for this is a DPS race. Hit it twice with, okay. This is probably fine, as long as I don't take too many hits from the bullets. There is a safe way to do this. You can actually go behind the tank and attack it from there. The tank touching you doesn't do damage that way. It's just the bullets you have to avoid, but made it through. Yeah, the first boss is one of the hardest in the game. Like, it's a definite skill check. And since I'm not really doing a speed run, I'll show the cutscenes, because the cutscenes are part of why this game's cool. Oh, Vincent DeMarco, by the way. That's totally an American invention. That's actually Al Capone. That's why he's got the scar on the face. In the original Japanese release of it, that's Al Capone. Don't know why they changed it. Maybe the descendants of Al Capone could have sued, you know, said, oh, you know, we need to make some more money off of this guy. The diamonds that I picked up are actually a turn my boomerang into a homing boomerang, which will be very helpful for the boss in this level. This is supposed to be Mount Rushmore, by the way. Don't know why anybody would be interested in Mount Rushmore right now, because it wasn't completed in 1928. Like, wasn't even close. But, whatever, we're here. And much like real life, Mount Rushmore has some crazy platforming sections. This section's not too bad, because if you fall, you don't die miraculously. You don't even lose health, you just lose time. Which is the game being merciful to us. Unfortunately, the timing and the collision on these is not great. There we go. Okay, cool, I fell. Oh, this is not great. I forgot. Okay, well, I'm dead. So, first death. That's fine. Got 3 continues. When I land, oh shit, that's not good. I have to blow that up now. Yeah, this game's pretty insane in terms of the difficulty. The only reason I risk the damage boost for the spikes here is because there's 2 healing items in here that'll take me back up to full health, basically. But when I step on these collapsing wooden blocks, I've got basically a frame to react after landing on them. And I think I'm playing with the Tink in triple buffer mode right now, so I've got a little bit of latency. Yep, just enough to screw me over. So, I really hope that... okay, just Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. This is, you know, kind of annoying because I have to keep the RetroTink 5X and triple buffer for this game because it switches resolutions mid-gameplay. The cutscenes are in 256 wide mode, but the gameplay's in 320 wide mode, and anybody who's streamed Genesis knows that when those resolutions switch, it drops signal normally on most upscalers. Like if you've ever used an OSSC or the original RetroTink. It's also definitely not good that I have died this many times on the second level. Because this is not even one of the difficult levels in the game. This could be a Lawnmower Man tier. Okay, cool. We're back in business. So because we have the homing boomerangs, I can just stay up in the corner and not have to worry about losing my footing on the platforms, and can just spam attack until the boss dies. Which is good because it also means that it takes less time to transition to the next level. Yeah, the resolution changes, the stuff that you could get away with on CRTs. So yeah, Mount Rushmore in the background, completed wildly ahead of schedule, apparently. You are bound to be offered as a sacrifice to summon Aster. But I love this type of cutscene presentation in 16-bit games. Alright, now we are in a speakeasy in Detroit. And you can tell we're in a speakeasy in Detroit because there are fat dudes with mohawks and bright green t-shirts throwing explosives at us. That's what it was like in the 20s, you know? Was trying to knock that barrel over to these guys to kill them quickly, but no dice. And we've got some crazy large rats in the sewers here, like you do. And we use a fish as a platform so we can make this jump. And now we're in the caves, the well-known caves of Detroit, which have actual cavemen in them. I bet you didn't know you were getting a history lesson tonight. And since we've already dispersed with any ideas of this being a speedrun, I'll pick up the health for safety. And here we use the homing boomerang to take out these dragons who do a lot of damage if they touch you, like horrific amount. But now we have water magic, which allows me to douse these flames. The way magic in this works is it's assigned to the C button, and you hold the C button down for a certain amount of time. And the longer you hold it, the different kind of spell you'll get. I apologize in advance. This is going to mess up your encoder on the server side because of that nice Genesis fake transparency. I'm trying to take out the little green organelles there before I take out the nucleus. Bet you didn't know you were getting a cellular biology lesson, but there we are. Yeah, fortunately, Annette's hitbox does not extend to her head, so even though it looks like some of those yellow blasts are hitting me, they're not. Really cool scanline effects on this boss fight in particular. And one more hit ought to do it. There we go. And now Restiana is confronting Henry about what our hero Annette told her. Yeah, don't worry about it. You know your job. Haha, you're not a sacrificed, you're going to become Lord Haster. So, this is the real reason why I play this game. It's got a dolphin in it. This is some pre-Echo the Dolphin Sega Genesis dolphin action. And this has some gigantic jellyfish sprites made up of a whole bunch of tiles. Just abusing the shit out of the Genesis hardware. And this is my favorite level in the game because it's just very fast-paced, very cool maze layout. You got these little destructible walls which you blow up by hitting them. You've got this kind of jello stuff you jump through. And this is the coolest spell. Charge that up, and you get a really wide area of effect. Okay. Some of these jumps are very tricky to make. Okay, and don't want to jump too high here. Perfect. Lots of wanton destruction on this oil tanker. I've never actually read what was written out in the tiles there. I probably should one day. I'm sure it's just one of the developers' names. And since, again, not a speedrun anymore, you can use the water magic to collect these little health items. Just kind of cool. Top things off. And some precise shooting here. All right. Yeah, this boss is basically stand next to it and attack as quickly as possible. Most of the bosses in this game are DPS races. Ah, and not Al Capone is back. This is where Annette is going to appeal to Capone's basic sense of survival. She's like, how come you're working with the cult? They're gonna destroy the world, and if they destroy the world, you're not gonna be able to keep your crime empire. And Al Capone's response to that is, yeah, if you can succeed in passing through the temples in the Grand Canyon, then yeah, I'll help you out. I mean, he's a mobster. What are you gonna do? Say no? This level sucks because of these bats. But fortunately, we've got the wind magic, which goes in a very wide arc and helps destroy them. Oh. But you have to move quickly to keep up with it. And weirdly enough, water is the enemy of this plant. I want to drop a load right on its dumb little head. Wind also works. I'll bet you didn't know that there were so many trees and temples in the Grand Canyon, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna not even bother fighting these bats and just rush through. Get the fire magic, the fireball magic, I should say, which produces a really cool explosion, which, well, it does this. It one-shots things. And now the boss is really tough. I need to get really close to it and spam boomerang, but if I get hit by these bubbles, they eat the boomerang. So I need to use magic to take the bubbles back out, and that should be it. All right. And there's our hero, Ernest Evans, from the game Ernest Evans. You know, Al Capone just told me out of the blue that some bad guys were doing bad things. And now we gotta go see Siegfried at an auto plant in Detroit. Which, you know, the assembly lines were a lot more advanced than I thought in, you know, the early 20s, late 20s, whenever the hell this game takes place. If some of the jumps look excessive and needlessly precise, that's only because they are. And here we have the boss, which is an auto-scroller. This horrible fly thing. Does this shell game sort of thing, but he does the exact same pattern every single time. Which is just right, left, right, right. Yeah, Annette is a sprinter. Are you Siegfried? It is a big mess, isn't it? Those creeps are plotting something again. How does this guy know all this? What a wicked scheme. Wax House, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody from Wax's channel. Were you doing more Chakan the Forever Man? This game has the strangest trilogy I ever saw. I'll agree with that. The Zeppelin here is one of the easiest levels in the game because all you need to do is use wind magic to clear a path, kill countless people, knock them off, send them flying, and the boss, we just use the lightning magic, which is a homing attack. We jump up these platforms and blow up the core.
Welcome.
Ha ha ha.
Saga.
Oh yeah, the Mega CD exclusive Annette Futatabi is not a good game. Maybe we'll play it. Who knows? Yeah, this is Echo. Well, we saw Echo Senior. He was in one of the earlier levels. There are dolphins in this game. Okay, I am going to make a save state here because there is a very good chance that I'm gonna hard game over. And I don't want to do that because this level is tough. And the reason it's tough is these damn bats. These horrible, heat-seeking, unlimited respawn bats that they put in solely because it's the last level and it needs to be difficult. Hey, I'm not running a timer. Cancel raid, yes, on raid. Ah, damn. So there's a lot of flipping switches on this level. Waiting for elevators. This is the Empire State Building, by the way. And you can tell because it looks just like it. Yeah, I already have way less health than I want for this level. Okay. Take a breather here for a moment. Damn. I hate the snake man. Hate the snake man. Okay, I'm gonna try using the homing magic here. I need to clear out the screen. Get rid of these nerds. And, oh, that's still, like, not enough health. Okay, gonna use fire here to clear out some of the enemies. And gonna try... Got a switch puzzle, because what game doesn't need a switch puzzle? Okay, let's charge this up. Yeah, the magic not being selectable on the fly is tough. Alright, here's Restiana, and what's this? Oh no, she's Haster! So this boss is kinda tricky. I want to use the fireball spell as much as possible to hit the head of Haster. But since the amount of time it takes to charge magic is dependent on lag, it's kinda tricky to hit. And of course you gotta do this while avoiding the fireballs. The one thing I've got going for me is I win double knockouts. Oh my god, we made it through. Oh, that is a relief. Whew. Yeah, poor Restiana indeed. She's looking a little worse for wear there. Pixelated blood. Annette triumphs. She feels unspeakable despair to see the grotesque skeleton of Restiana. Oh man. This was the only way to break the spell Haster cast upon her. The battle is over. So yeah, kind of a bittersweet ending. Small Taro. And thanks for the GGs, Wax House, Infinite Mystery, Z-Tox. Bacon Omelet. Yes, this is one of those games where the credits come at the end of the game, which is switching it up from the kinds of games I normally play. Ah, yes. Siegfried knows everything. He knows that the Great Depression is gonna happen within a year, and that World War II is gonna happen. And thanks for the GGs, Team Kills, Shanaberry Blast, Squilly Bob, No Diggity. And yeah, that was El Viento. Highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite games on the Genesis. It's really difficult, but it feels really good once you figure out how to play it. There are a lot of people in here that I think should try it out. I think they'd like it. But yeah, I always like it when they thank all players and all characters, apparently. The characters, they did most of the heavy lifting in this game. All produced by Wolf Team. I produced it all. I'm Wolf Team. All right, and thanks for the GGR node. Next.